What's going on, y'all? Brother Doug here. And last night I went to the midnight release of Iron Man 3. And to sum it up short, real straightforward, is this really how Marvel's gonna start off their phase two? I mean, man, this whole movie had so many flaws. This is supposed to be the kickoff of summer movie season in general. Like, man, you're supposed to go out with a bang, right? You're supposed to intrigue us and pull us in. It actually pulled me back. I was like, whoa, like, really? Is that going on? As indicated at the beginning of this video, this is a spoiler-filled video. I can't do this review without spoilers, y'all. Because, some of y'all been hitting me up on Twitter like, Brother Doug, how come the reason why your movie reviews are so low because you have spoilers? Well, when I'm doing a review, I gotta explain the spoilers. But, I don't really know how to do a spoiler-free review. Well, I do, but it's just more fun to talk about spoilers. But anyways, moving on. This movie takes place post-Avengers. Tony's suffering post-traumatic stress. He's having anxiety attacks and whatnot. Every time someone mentions the wormholes or New York or Thor or Captain America or just any little thing about the Avengers, he just, breaks down. Like, so he suffers. So some of the good parts of the movie, definitely the action. It definitely brought back the action. That was what was missing in the second film, and you guys know I didn't really like the second film that much. But the third film, excuse me, really delivered on that. And it was definitely a different tone than the other two. Well, it had the same tone as the first one. Mixing comedy with the dark humor, and just a dark storyline. But number two, just really dealt with story too much. I love story, but where's the action? You're watching an Iron Man movie. Iron Man was barely in there in Iron Man 2. So he was in this one all the time, even whether it was Tony controlling the suit, whether it was Jarvis controlling the suit, hell, even if it was Pepper. So, or Rhodey, Iron Patriot, that actually is a cool name. That's the pun in the movie if you go see it. So for all y'all who are big Mandarin fans, and shout out to my Asians, you'll be disappointed. The Mandarin's not who you think it is. Ben Kingsley did a good job, but the Mandarin's a fucking actor. Literally, like in the movie, he's an actor. His name is something David Slaughtery or something like that. Like, really? You gonna tease us like this with the trailers and the commercials and the press junkets that y'all doing? He's not really the main villain. Come on, man. Like Marvel, get with the program. And don't get me started on the after credit scene. I'm gonna talk about that a little later. But let's talk about this, the Mandarin. So the real villain is Guy Pearce. Of course, you could have saw that from the beginning. He was this cripple. He's trying to talk to Tony back post 1990, back in 1999. He's trying to introduce him to like an extremist program. He's introducing him to AIM. His advanced intelligence. Damn, what's the machines? Damn, I forgot what the M is. It represents. But anyways, Tony's just giving him the cold shoulder. Not really caring what this dude is about. Then years later, he's flirting with Pepper, and obviously he's had his little scheme hooked up. So you kind of figured that he was the villain of the film. I read the extremist comics, and Aldrich Killian isn't really like a big villain like that. In fact, he's not really a villain on the comics. He's just a person that just created the extremists. But I guess they wanted to explore that into the movie world. So hey, this is the final product. One of my favorite scenes is one that was in the trailer. Everybody's seen it. When all the Iron Man, all the Mark suits came, and at the end, that was definitely pretty cool. But I was like, oh man, did you really have to destroy all those suits, Tony? Whether they were getting killed by, the extremists, people who were, injected with extremists, or if it was, Tony just telling Jarvis to, self-destruct them. But still, like, really? And it was cool to see Don Cheadle / Rhodey kicking ass, in the suit and out of the suit. And it was funny because, his password is War Machine Rocks. My other favorite part of the movie was when Tony was fighting Aldrich Killian at the dock when he was switching all them suits. Eject! 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 I was like, hey, that's pretty tight. One of the things that did piss me off was how come he didn't use these suits earlier in the movie? Because then they could have found the fake Mandarin. They could have took down Aldrich Killian himself. They could have found Pepper. They could have did a lot of shit. But I don't know, man. Talking now about this little after credit scene. Usually on these Marvel movies, or hell, any summer movie, there's always like a little teaser, a little stinger, as someone pointed out to me. Leading on to the next Marvel movie, right? And since this is supposed to be the start of Phase 2, just like Iron Man started Phase 1 with the Avengers, where was that? I didn't see anything. I mean, Bruce Banner, yeah, Bruce, aka Hulk, but except he didn't Hulk. He didn't really Hulk out. He was just, acting as a psychiatrist, but he's not really a psychiatrist. He's a bioengineering doctor. But anyways, if you guys are waiting to stay after the credits, waiting for like a Thanos-esque, Thor-esque, little teaser for the next Marvel movie or Phase 2, you're not going to get that. So Iron Man 3, I give it a, sorry, 3 out of 5. And it was one of the big superhero movies I was looking forward to this summer. But I guess the next one is gonna be, hey, Superman. I'm not really a big Superman fan, but they definitely played a trailer before Iron Man, so I gotta see Man of Steel. I'm just eager to see what they're gonna do. I know they're gonna have some teasers for Justice League because they've been hinting at it. Nolan, Henry Cavill, who plays Superman, even Zack Snyder himself, the director of the movie, said so. So I got to see what's going on. Even at WonderCon this year, they were teasing it, saying that there's gonna be like some little inclusions of the DC universe in Man of Steel. So can't wait for that. So if y'all seen Iron Man 3, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, post a video response, do whatever you can to stay in contact with me. And like always, deuces.